Hello everyone, I'm Grant Chalfin, one of the two grad students along with Zach Radziewicz who have been working on this project. This is a video tutorial of how to operate our GIS that we created for Salisbury University's physical plant. The online map consists of all the features that were collected and mapped in the GIS, including utilities, horticulture plantings, and safety features. This online map is accessible from desktop computers, laptops, iPads, and other mobile devices so people can use it while in the field. While most features were collected using a GPS device and are spatially accurate, some of the information, including underground utility lines, may not be accurately represented due to the complex nature to collect these features and their exact locations. Also, some values in the GIS are empty, as this is an ongoing project that we hope will continue to evolve in the future. So when you click the link to our map, a pop-up window will open, and it basically explains our project along with a link to this video tutorial, and then contact information for myself, Zach, our project supervisor, and the Geography Master's Program Director. So to go through this page, you just click OK. And this is what our map looks like when you first open it. This is not all the features that we've collected, because in order to reduce cluttering, we made it so some features are not visible until you zoom in to certain scales. So in order to navigate this map, if you want to pan, you left click and drag whichever way you want to pan the window. And then to zoom in, you can use your mouse wheel to zoom in or out. And then you can also use this little thing on the left. You can click this to zoom in. And then this one is the zoom out. And then if you say you pan over somewhere and you want to go back to the default view, you can click this button. This little home button, it'll bring you back to the default extent. And as you can see, these are the lines and some other features that weren't visible when you're at this type of scale out here. So this is our toolbar at the top right. The first tool that we have is just our legend, and this is basically all of the features that are on the map and showing up currently. So as you can see, there are no lines, no utility lines or anything that are on the legend right now, but as you zoom in, these lines and features will pop up in your legend. So our next tool is the layer list tool. This tool, you can turn off layers no matter what scale they're in. And then if you want to turn all of them off at the same time, you can hold the control button and then click one of the ones that has a checked box, and that will turn all the layers off at once. And then if you want to turn them all on, you can just click control again or hold control and left click on one of the empty boxes, and then all of these checks will be filled. Right now, all of the layers that aren't kind of shaded out are layers that can be seen right now. So right now you can't see any of the utility lines, so all of these are kind of shaded out, and then as you zoom in and the lines pop up, then they will pop up, then they will become darker in the layer list. This is also useful, so if you want to hold control and turn off all of the layers, and say you want to just focus on parking spaces and parking lots and maybe parking buildings, then you can easily just turn those layers on and not have a bunch of other layers that are crowding and cluttering your space. The next tool is the measurement tool. With this tool, you can measure the area or distance from different objects. So this is the area. If you want to change your units, you can change them here. So if you want to do square feet, you can do square feet. And then if you want to use it, you just left click, and you don't have to click and hold. You can just click and then click where your next one, where you want your next point to be, click where you want your next point to be, and then when you're done, you can double click, and that will finish off your shape. And this is where it'll show you how much or what the area is, and then you can change it, and it will still stay that be that shape. And then to clear your shape, you just click the clear button. This is the distance part of the measurement tool. So if you want to measure the distance between two or multiple points, you can use this. This is similar to the area part. You can decide what units you want to use. So if we choose feet, again, you just click. You don't have to hold, and then you can click, and that will give you the distance between those points. And if you want to add another one, so if you want to find the distance of a walkway or something, you can click however many vertices you want, and then when you're done, you can double click to finish off your path. And right here will show you how long that is, and then again you can change it to whatever unit you want. This is like a location tool. It's similar to the next tool I'm going to talk about, but this tool basically you just can put a point wherever you want, and it will give you the latitude and longitude coordinates for that given point. And you can change it to whatever system, or between these two systems. But the next tool is similar to that, but this is the coordinate conversion tool, where you have all of these other coordinate systems, including UTM and DMS. So for this one, if you want to add a point, you have to click this little button over here, and then you can put it on the map, and it will give you the coordinates in decimal degrees along with all of the other coordinate systems. And if you want to change it, you can change it, and it'll automatically convert those coordinates for you. What this tool does that the other one can't is if you have coordinates. So if you have exact coordinates, you can also input that here, and it will add a point on the map. So for our next tool is the draw tool. This tool you can add points with this. So if you want to pinpoint a place where you want to add a new light or something like that, or add a new fire hydrant, you can pick whatever you want, and you can simply just put it there, or you can put one over here. You can change the size. If you want to undo it, you can do that, and if you want to clear all your annotations, you just click the clear button. This is another line tool. For this one, you do have to click and hold, but you can draw lines and they'll be perfectly straight. Change the color if you want it to be dash dot, the transparency, width, or whatever. The measurement tool, you can do that, but we already have this measurement tool, so we recommend using this to do measurements, and this mainly just for annotations. This is our polygon tool. So this one, you click to start. You don't have to click and hold, and you can do as many vertices as you want. And then once you're done, you can double click, and that'll finish your polygon. You can change the color, transparency, outline width, and then for this one you can do similar things, but like I said, we recommend using the measurement tool to do the area and perimeter and stuff. And then you want to make sure you clear your annotations, because they don't clear automatically. Another cool tool is the actual annotation tool, and you can add text. So the way this works is if you want to add a label, say Academic Commons, you can just type that in, and then you click on where you want that label to be on the map, and then that'll pop up. So if you want to do, what is that, Chesapeake, you can do that and then click, and it'll add Chesapeake. And then again, if you want to get rid of those, you have to click clear. The next tool is the print tool. This tool basically will you can turn your map into a PDF or JPEG, download it as that, and then you'll be able to send it to whoever you want or print it out. One thing about the print tool is it will save your annotations. So if you were doing any drawings or made any annotations using the drawing tool, and you want to share them, you can use this print tool, and it'll save your annotations. Whereas if you just share the URL or a link to this map, the annotations that you make will not show up when the map is opened. This print tool does take a little bit of time to open. Alright, so that took a while, sorry, but this map only is just the layout, so you can pick if you want landscape, portrait, or if you just want the map, like just this map. Then here's the format where you can choose if you want JPEG or PDF, will probably be most of them, or what you choose. These advanced options, so you can preserve the scale and extent if you want whatever units you want your scale bar to be. If you want to include attributes for the legend, then it can do that. And then when you click this, it will. So if I click the PDF, it'll create the print, and then you're able to download it onto your computer and send it or do whatever with it, print it out. But we won't do that. So this search tool, we made it so it is connected to the features in our databases. So originally, this search tool is like a world GIS GPS search tool. So if we typed in Henson, it would originally take you to a place in Missouri, but we made it so when you type in Henson, the Henson zone will pop up, and it'll give you all the related tables and the codes for that stuff, and then also the Henson Hall building. Similarly, if you type in faculty, there's the International Faculty House zone that will pop up, and then as well as the International Faculty House. And then we also have a bunch of parking lots or parking spaces that are faculty only. So these parking spaces will also pop up when you do a search for the faculty. This next tool is similar just to our introduction pop-up window. It just has our contact information for Zach and I, and then the project supervisor and Stu Hamilton. And then this final tool is our share tool. With this tool, you can share this map and this app using this link. You can just copy and paste it and email it, send it to whoever, and then they'll be able to access this and all the tools and do whatever they want with this map. So we hope this video was helpful, and we hope this tool gets used in the future. And thank you all for listening, and have a good day.